Events and certainly been in negotiations for a lot of big ones. Where does this rank in terms of occasions and just on today, the production and everything that you saw yesterday as well? How do you rank it amongst them all?
Well, we're getting bigger and better each time. I mean, the last three events have been huge. I mean, the opening event at the Riyadh Festival was the biggest event I've been involved with. This fight is the biggest fight this century, without a doubt. 4 belts on the line, 2 undefeated heavyweights. It doesn't get any better than that.
Certainly very amped up. Fury-Usyk playing it cool as usual. Surprised by anything we saw up there or not particularly?
No, nothing surprises me, even at my age. All I care about is that they're both in the ring on the 17th, because then you're going to see the real deal, the real thing.
Contracts are signed. Are you 100% convinced we see this fight Feb 17? You mentioned about a previous pull-out.
Previous pull-out was we signed for the contract, was due to an injury. Things can happen, but look, everybody wants it. There's a lot of time, a lot of effort gone into it, and I'm convinced it will be okay. God willing, it'll be okay.
Yeah, I know you're pressed for time. I don't know if you've answered it down there, but Feb 17, when they both get in the ring, what happens?
A great fight, and I do believe that Tyson will prevail and bring the 4 belts back to the UK.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Frank, I couldn't quite hear you, Frank. I'm always in training, Frank. I'm ready, but I couldn't quite hear what you said about the pay-per-view for this fight. Where do things stand on the platform for him?
I didn't say anything. I said you were here in due course.
Do you know anything about it yet? How close is it to being announced?
When you hear it, it'll be announced.
Frank, obviously we saw it get very heated on stage there, very tense with a face-off. What did you make of that?
What I make of it is there's obviously been a lot of tension because this fight's been called for. It's been off and on for well over a year, and now it's on, and the fight's signed, as we all know. It's been announced officially today, and these guys will be in the ring on the 17th.
Tyson said this is not the toughest test of his career. Do you agree or disagree with that?
Said what?
It's not the toughest fight of his career so far. Do you agree or disagree with that?
Well, look, if styles make fights, I think he thinks it's going to be an easy fight. When you will find out is on the 17th. I think Tyson wins the fight.
Frank, thank you.
Pleasure.